Alright boys, in today's video we are going to be going over all of the good equips on the Halloween equip banner. So, there is 3 banners in the game which I would say they're just better equip banners. That's going to be the Summer equip banner, the Halloween equip banner, and the Christmas equip banner. They're just really good. It's not that the equips in them are the best in the game, it's just that they have the highest concentration of good equips. Like, a large majority of the equips on the banner are going to be good. So pulling on them, you're going to get good equips. It's just like, which good equips are you going to get, you know? So Halloween equip banner is very, very good. And we're going to go over all of the good equips on this current Halloween equip banner. So starting with our physical equips, we have Angela's Royal Dress. This is going to have a 100% chance of burning. And when it burns, it's going to take the enemy's fire res 60% down. So if you throw this on, like, if you ever need a burning equip, this is a great one. And then if you have a fire DPS, this is even better. You're going to get 60% fire res down with the burn. You can just do more and more damage. It's amazing. And next up, we have Magical Muscles Valerie. This one is great. So it's going to increase your own physical damage, whoever's using it, their physical damage by 60%, and all water allies damage by an additional 40%. So, if you use this on anybody who does physical damage and it's a water unit, they're going to get 100% damage up, and it's just great. And then we have Lots Fluffy Mitts. This is going to be a bleed equip. So, it's going to increase the bleed level and reduce physical res by 30%. So, bleed units, all 3, I think there's 3 ascended ones. There's Halloween Charlotte, Verzard, and Long. All 3 of them, their whole kit is based on bleed. But I would say they're not good if you're just going to use their kit. You need a bleed equip to run with them. So, bleed equips like these, they're going to increase the bleed level. And the higher the bleed level, the better their kits become. So, like with Halloween Charlotte, her bleed is on her true art. So to get it to level 3, it's going to take 600 arts. Or you could just use equips like this that increase the bleed level. So then you use her true art once, you use 2 bleed equips, boom, it's level 3, and then you use her super art, which by the way is going to do an absurd amount of damage, because with a level 3 bleed, her super art has a 310% physical res down. That's insane. That's by far the highest in the game. So it's going to do a ton of damage. So I would recommend trying to get a bleed equip if you have any of those bleed units. So with Verzard, I'm pretty sure his true weapon has bleed on it. Long, his probably does too. Halloween Charlotte's, I'm not quite sure, but I think she also has 2 5-star physical slots, so you could definitely throw in Lots Fluffy Mitts in one of her slots, and it would just be a great pickup on her. And then we're going to go to Lots Clawed Paws. This is 80% attack up and 50% more for a fire unit. So you use this on Delta or Stark, their damage is going to go crazy because they have a ratio passive. So the ratio passive, the more attack you have, it's going to increase your damage too. So 130% attack up is also like, what is it in the ratio passive? I don't even know, but it's a lot of damage up as well. So using this equip on either of those 2 is going to be amazing. It's going to have them doing so much damage. And that's going to be it for our physical equips for this banner. And now we're on to the magical equips. So first magical equip, we have Victoire's Catsuit. It's on a 45-second cooldown. It gives 30 arts and 60% magic damage. So pretty big magic damage buff. And it's giving a pretty good amount of arts for how much it's increasing damage. I think it's a pretty good equip. And next up, we have Volti's Dandy Duds. This is on a 35-second cooldown. And it has 35% arts damage up. And it's giving you arts up by the usage count for 7 seconds, and the max is 5. So you can get 35 arts for 35-second cooldown. Can be a great equip. You're just going to need, it's going to be more of like a sustain equip, just so you can get it stacked a couple times. But once you get it stacked, it's definitely great. And then we have Bouncing Bunny Luana, who's going to give magic damage 60% up and accuracy up 30%. So a little bit of damage up. And that accuracy up always helps. Whenever you need an accuracy equip, there isn't that many. So throwing in one like this that's just 30% ACK up can definitely help. And then we have Roughhousing Lot. This is on a 45-second cooldown. attack 50% up, and arts 50 up when unaffected by status ailment. This is a great equip. Because there is a lot of the time where you're not affected by a status ailment, and then this equip would be more than 1 art a second, which is amazing. And it's giving you a 50% attack boost. So then we have Valerie's Liza Lee staff. I think that's how you said it. I don't know. And this is going to increase your own magic damage by 60% and humans magic damage by 40%. This one does stack, but it's also like, I don't have the numbers on my screen, but I think it's on like an 80-second cooldown, and it only lasts for 15 seconds, so you're not really going to be able to stack it that much outside of maybe if you put it on SGL and then you use her like special equip thing. You could use it twice in a row and then get it to stack, and it would stack pretty well, you know? That's 200%, or that's 40% magic damage up for all human allies and 120% magic damage up for SGL. So, could be good. But that's it for our magic equips. Now we are on to our defense equips. So, I'm pretty sure actually all of the defense equips are good, but, you know, they're defense equips. They are extremely situational. You can pretty much only use them depending on the boss. So, the first one is going to be Iris's bunny dress. This one can be used pretty much wherever, but the DR only lasts for 5 seconds, and the uptime on this is pretty horrible because it has a 50-second cooldown, but it is 50% DR for 5 seconds. So you're just going to take half as much damage for 5 seconds, but you're probably only going to be able to use this once, maybe twice. And you're going to have to time it really well. But if you do time it well, this can be an amazing equip. 50% DR is crazy. I know it only lasts for 5 seconds, but you know, you just got to time it well, and this can be a great equip. And then we have one of the best equips on the banner, Little Red Riding Mira. This is going to be on a 30-second cooldown. It gives 15% DR and 20% fire DR, and 100% burn res for 20 seconds. So the uptime on this, it's 20 seconds on a 30-second cooldown. That's great. You get a little bit of equip CT. You know, you could keep this up all the time. It would be amazing. Like, you throw SGL on the team, you can have Little Red Riding Mira up all of the time. Or War God Fen or Halloween Forte, same thing. You could have this up 100% of the time, and you just have 100% burn res. This equip is great if the boss is going to burn you. It's probably the best equip in the game against a firefight or against any fight that's going to burn you. And then we have Thetis's Chef Hat, which is on a 35-second cooldown. This one's targeted, so, you know, again, defense equips are super situational. This one, you're going to need a taunt tank, and then you use this on your taunt tank. It's going to give 20% DR and 50% water DR for 8 seconds. So for 8 seconds, you're just going to take so much less damage against a water boss. With a taunt tank, this could be like amazing on a Toma. If you're going up against a water boss, this would be great. And then we have Miranda's Relieved Youth. This is on a 30-second cooldown. It heals Seal and gives you 20% DR and 30% light DR for 10 seconds. I wish the uptime on this would be a little bit better, but if it was, this would be broken. Because 50% DR, like, that's kind of crazy. It is 10 seconds on a 30-second cooldown, which is kind of sad. Like, if it was 15 or 20, it would be really good. But, you know, it's still a great equip. It's still 50% DR. Against a light boss, this is amazing. And then we have Forte's Dolly Dress? Yeah, Forte's Dolly Dress. On a 30-second cooldown, it's going to give HP recovery 200 a second for 10 seconds and 30% light DR for 20 seconds. So this is one of those ones that has a great uptime. It's got a little bit of HP auto recovery, and 30% DR for 20 seconds on a 30-second cooldown is just great. All right, that's it for our defense equips. Now we're going to get into our healing equips. We have the first one, Fina's Devil Wings. This one is amazing, especially for nuking. It's going to have HP auto recovery 200 a second for 15 seconds. So that's 3k HP. Great. And it has 35% stats up for 15 seconds. So that right there is just a flat 35% heal. Awesome. And it's going to give you 35% more attack. Great. Really good for nuking. And then we have Rusty Waitress America. A 40-second cooldown, HP auto recovery 200 a second for 20 seconds, and Allies Arts 10 up on first use. So the first time you use it, everybody's going to get 10 arts. Pretty nice, just a little bonus. But it also has 4,000 health every 40 seconds. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good healing out of a healing equip. And I think that's it for our healing equips. And now we're going to go to our support equips. So there's 5 of them. We are going to start with Liace's Medicine Time. This one's pretty like unconventional support equip. It's just an 8k break. You know, like if you throw this on SGL and then you use it, reset it with her ability, and then use it again, that's 16k break out of a support equip. Like, this could be great for breaks. But that's pretty much all it does. It literally just has 8k break. And then we have Vampire QD Rosetta. This is on a 35-second cooldown. It's going to give all allies arts 5 a second for 5 seconds. And give them 50% break power up for 5 seconds. So this could be great on somebody like Chloe or Pencilgon. Or Accelerator. I don't know if he has a support equip. I would assume he does, but I don't know for sure. But this would be great on any of them just because it gives 50% break power up. And then we're going to go to Phantom Flincher Fen. This is on a 30-second cooldown and gives 20% physical res up and 3 arts a second for 10 seconds. So this is a great equip. If you're ever going up against a physical boss, this could just give you an extra 20% physical DR, and that's just super helpful, especially out of support equip. Like a support equip that's also half defense equip is kind of crazy. And then we have Trick the Trickster. This is on a 30-second cooldown, and it's going to increase all allies' arts by 3 a second and magic damage by 15 times the number of unique races. So, like, realistically, that's never going to get to 60. You should never make your team comp based on this equip. If your team comp happens to have 4 unique races and then you just throw this on here, great. You get 60% damage up. But most of the time, you're probably only going to be running 1 or 2 unique races, and this is going to get 15% damage up or 30% damage up. But either way, it's 1 art a second. It's a great equip. And then probably the best equip in the entire Halloween banner. I actually pitied this one. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, and I had to pity it, so I spent 450 gems on this equip. You probably already know what it is. It's going to be Liza's Smart Skirt. So this is on a 30-second cooldown. It's going to increase all allies' arts by 3 a second and stats by 20% for 10 seconds. So, once again, 1 art a second, but it also gives stats 20% up. And that means attack up and HP up and defense up. So, it's going to help you do a little bit of damage. It's 1 art a second, and it's going to be a 20% heal on a support equip. So, it's kind of like a hybrid support and heal equip. It's great. But yeah, that's going to be it for all of the equips on the Halloween equip banner. And, just because I love gambling, I'm addicted to the grind. We're going to go over here and actually do a summon. Okay. I am very nervous because I did one earlier. I really, really want Halloween Forte, Halloween Charlotte, or Valerie. I really want Forte, but I have gotten... Let's go over what I've gotten quick. I've gotten, like, Orga 3 times. I've gotten... I don't even know. I've gotten so much garbage. I just want one of them. I am losing all of my alc. Please give me a Halloween Forte. Please. Can we just end the video on a good note? I know this wasn't even a summon video. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I love gambling so much, and I know my chances of getting Platina with Alc summons are now just garbage, but Riviera? Stop. Just give me Forte, bro. I have such a bad addiction. Oh my god. Anybody who's watched this whole video to this point, like, that I just wanted to do this so bad. Bro! This is supposed to be a 1 in 5 chance that I get a Halloween unit. Where are they? I just want one. I really want Forte, though. This is actually so bad. Bro! Regulus? Oh my god. I cannot believe I've just spent all my alc. I just spent between yesterday's summon video and today, I've spent over 100k out, and I did not get a single Halloween. That's it for this video. Yeah, see ya.